Hello, people who are not me, and welcome back to more Baten Kaitos. I am Sire Goku. In the last video, a lot of stuff happened. Specifically, Giacomo died. And now we can start doing a whole bunch of side quests or go to the final dungeon. And for me, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of side quests. I am really sorry about that. I know it's going to be boring. But if you don't do these side quests, you're going to be missing out on everybody's final, class ups and stuff. And you don't want to be missing out on that. But before we do any of that, now that we're actually here, back in Como Mai, let's see, where are we going? What are we doing here? Oh, that's right. If you remember, we gave that guy Pow Milk Yogurt. Or we gave that guard Pow Milk Yogurt. The guard that's over here. Hello, I've been expecting you. Here, this is for you. And for giving him that, we get the Fairy Beret, which is finally an upgrade for Savina, so we can finally get rid... We can finally get rid of that Fire Drake Beret. God damn. She has 1 resistance to everything, but look at all those stats. That's much better. And now we don't ever have to worry about her being on fire 99% of the game. There we go, sweet. I can go back to the Celestial Alps and get that treasure chest that I missed. Which, I'll just let you know what it is. I'll just let you know exactly what it is. It's gonna be... It's gonna be Callus's skull buckle, so... Oh, sorry about the not talking there. But yeah, if you want to go back there, you can. It's not going to go away. There's no point of no return for that. You can go back there anytime you want. But you can go back there anytime you want, and it's going to be there. It's just, I don't really feel like going back through the Celestial Alps when I just went through it, It's really not worth it. But now we can start doing character-specific side quests. And I've been thinking about how I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to go in order of which we found... Well, no, I would say I'd go in order of which characters we found. But that would involve doing... Shella's side quest first, and... Not that I have anything against Shella, it's more just I want to start using characters that I haven't used for a while. So, Gibari deserves some time to, do stuff. So, I'll have Gibari, and we'll do Gibari's side quest first. Besides, Gibari's side quest is probably the easiest of all the side quests. Now, if you want to, you can go straight to the final dungeon if you really want to. all you gotta do is talk to Corellia, and then there's gonna be a scene, and then we can go to the final dungeon, which is Core Hydra, right there in the middle of there. But I personally don't want to do that yet, because this is gonna be, like I mentioned before, this is basically like Chrono Trigger, where, hey, the Black Omen's there, you can go fight Lavos. Or you can go and get all these extra stuff that's going to be extremely helpful for you before going through the final dungeon. So we might as well go get all the stuff that's going to make the final dungeon as easy as possible for us. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong island here. Oops. Sorry about that. We want to go to the second island of the game because that's where we found Gibari. My bad. Thankfully I didn't go too far in before I figured that out. Let's see. Yeah, we want to go to Diadem. I'm sorry. I was thinking of the wrong town. I was thinking of the wrong city there. It's been quite a while since we've been to Diadem, honestly, so it'd be nice to actually come back to this place. So how have you guys been? I've been playing Xillia, and I've gotten to the huge plot twist of that game, which makes me think I'm pretty much at the end of that game soon. And I do intend to do a Let's Play of that game at some point in time. Not right away, honestly, because Advanced Logic is still doing his. But anyway, let's go to Nashira. And it's overrun
There's too many.
And it's overrun by monsters. Monsters we saw at the beginning of the game. Everyone here sucks.
Looks like you're in quite a jam. I'll get you unstuck. Gibari, am I glad to see you?
And Gibari just kicks everything's ass.
Everyone all right?
Those were monsters we fought back in, like, the first dungeon.
None of us were seriously wounded thanks to you. How are the other nations doing? Are the leaders safe? We've been attacked from time to time by a few monsters. Nothing serious, but everyone's fatigued.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
The number of injured continues to rise. Yeah, I know. We're trying to find a way to fight back. I see. Well, good luck to you.
Do we get experience? Not like the experience we would have gotten from fighting those weak monsters.
We'll be counting on you back here and trying to hold our own.
Would do anything for us.
All right. By the way, Gibari, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. If I don't ask you now, I may never have a chance. What is it? Well, why did you leave us? The knights, I mean.
Yeah, that's a very good question.
You'd have made a fine head knight. Besides, you still fight as well as ever. I heard you're using your skills to face the minions of the evil god. So, you were a knight? He was. Gibari's father instructed King Ladakhan in sword fighting.
Ooh. Yeah, this is another thing too, doing these side quests to get you backstory on characters.
I remember you taking fencing lessons with the king as a child. You were second to none with the blade, even back then. We were all so...
That was a long time ago. I just left. No big reason. Besides, I'm not cut out to be a leader.
Oh, come on, Gibari, you kick ass.
So you say.
Even if you do look like a ripoff of Waka.
Well, anyway, when this battle for the world is all over, let's have a drink at the Moon Dragon Lyre. Until then, take care.
You too, fellas. Protect the village.
Right. You can count on us.
So,
Hey,
Gibari was a knight. Hooray!
Is there really a reason you left the Knights?
Callus, how old are you?
Me? I'm 19.
I see. Listen, Callus, I'm not old enough to go into my life story with a 19-year-old.
Oh, come on!
Knowing what I am and what I'm going to do should be enough for you. Sound logical?
Yeah, okay. I understand.
Good. Well, I might tell you someday. Once this is all over.
He won't. There's no real reason for it. He just won't say anything. Damn it, Gibari. Anyways. Well, everything seems to be in order here. But there is more stuff we can do here, don't worry about that. This place isn't that pathetically easy. But I can at least sell some stuff. Like all these pictures I have. Holy crud. That is a bad picture of Amy, but oh well. And do they have anything new? No, they do not. It's still the same old crap. Anyways, we need to go into the bar. Oh, holy crap, I actually got the Warrior's memories! There's also another thing I completely forgot to get. Shit. There is another thing I completely forgot to get. But I'll get that later, because we gotta go talk to Anna.
Gibari, you're a sight for sore eyes. Please, go help Anna and Reblis.
What happened?
Shorty wandered outside the village to play while I wasn't looking.
Oh, god damn it. What kind of a name is Shorty?
He was attacked and infected by a monster. His fever hasn't broken. The doctor said Shorty may not make it if the fever doesn't break soon.
Oh, crap.
I can't bear to think of losing my Shorty. He's the only family I have left in this world.
I gotcha. Just take it easy. What about Anna and Reblis?
They went to the Greater Celestial River.
Oh, god.
What? That place is dangerous.
They went to gather Pekusa seaweed.
Ah, I get it. That stuff is great for a fever. But doesn't anyone around here have some?
Our food and medicine supplies have severely depleted in this long, drawn-out battle.
I see. Should have thought of that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, Rebelus volunteered to go pick the seaweed.
No, from what I heard, Anna rushed off alone. Rebelus heard of this and ran off after her.
I should have known. Just Anna being Anna.
Good point.
How long have they been gone?
About an hour or so.
Only an hour? Really? Huh.
Okay, leave this to me. You look after Shorty. Hey, don't worry, okay? We'll pick up both them and the seaweed and be back in no time.
He's kind of right.
Please, Ibari, I'm counting on you.
I'm on my way. Okay, let's head for the Greater Celestial River. It's north of here.
You liar.
Might behoove us to have a look at the river's master while we're there.
Ibari, stop lying. I know where the Celestial River is, and it's definitely not there. In fact, what? I mean, I have to go back anyway, because there's something I kind of missed out on. And I mean, now that I have the Warrior's Memories too, I can actually go and do Shella's side quest after this. If I really wanted to, because they need to give them the Warrior's Memories, but when you leave here, there's the Greater Celestial River. That is not north. That is west, Hibari. That is clearly west. This game does not know directions very well at all. But anyway, before we go off to that, I'm going to run back to Sadal Sud because there is one thing I completely missed. No, why am I keep going to Sadal Sud? That's not the right area. Why do I keep coming here? I don't want to come here anymore. Unless I'm... Okay, there's no reason for you to come back to Sadal Sud unless you're going to talk to Quizman. It's not Sadal Sud that I want. It's, where am I going? Anue, that's where I want to be. It's next to... Okay, it's next to Anue, so that's good, at least, but meh. But anyway, there is one small thing I forgot to do back in Anue, so sorry about that. It shouldn't take very long. You just go back to Komomai real quick, and it's right inside the castle, so it'll only take about 2 or 3 minutes. And again, lucky for me, if you were following me by this point, you should have the Warrior's Memories, like I do here. So when we're ready to go and do Shella's side quest, spoilers, because Shella has a side quest too, big surprise. But when we're ready to do Shella's side quest, we can turn that in and we can get the reward for that. I honestly have never done that before, so this is going to be a first for me by doing that. Anyways, come over here and talk to this woman here. When I was cleaning Queen Corellia's room, I tripped over a shelf beside her bed. Something that looked like seeds fell off the shelf. These seeds may be the secret to her youthful beauty. That's why she hid them there. And we can trap the Magna Essence of secret information. I don't know how that works. But we got that. Alas, what am I supposed to think? Blah, blah, blah. And we should be able to... Oh no, I think I already got that. Let me double check. I did, yes. And you could also have gotten the fairy beret here. But, anyways, now that I got all that out of the way... Now I think is where I'm going to call it a video. Yeah, I'll call that a part. And in the next video, we will move on to the Greater Celestial River and continue Gibari's side quest. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.